here's what Dan Lanning said at halftime of the game. Now, this is before, remember, pregame, he goes, wins versus clicks. We're about wins, they're about clicks, blah, 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 so on. Cinderella story's over and all that stuff. All that stuff. He knew the camera was in there, so that's why he said it. He knew the camera was in there. But he says he has a pregame speech like that every week, but you knew the camera was in there. Here's was not a direct quote, but this was as close to a direct quote as you could get. I'm paraphrasing. I hope everyone who was watching the first 3 weeks is watching today. He said, I hope everyone who was watching the first 3 weeks is watching today. When you hear something like that, now, in all fairness to Dan Lanning, I did watch his post-game press conference. He did say, I get a little hype. Maybe I need to humble myself a little bit more. I get hyped and so on, so on. So I don't expect an apology out of Dan Lanning, and nor really he should apologize. I'm not saying that he said something that egregious to where, I should apologize to Deion Sanders. No, you want to talk your shit. But I'm just saying, what I'm telling you is there is a visceral attack on Deion Sanders. And Deion addressed it even in his post-game press conference. He's like, teams are not playing, they're not playing against us, they're playing against me. They're playing against me. Deion knows what time it is. And he has these coaches just scared to death. He would like Oregon legitimately can compete for a championship this year, definitely a playoff spot. Let me give you Oregon's schedule, right? Oregon's schedule for the remainder of the season. They have 5 ranked opponents, right? They still have Washington, they still have Washington State, they still have USC, they still have Oregon State, and they have there's somebody else. No, I got it right here. I got it right here. They'll destroy Stanford next week. That'll be a cakewalk. And then they have a bye. 14th, they have Washington. They go Washington, which is a top 10 team, ranked 7, Washington State and Utah, back to back to back, right? They have USC, and then they have USC and Oregon State in 2 of the last 3 weeks. That is as tough of a schedule for a ranked team as there is in the country right now. The Pac-12 is loaded.